Right, so another thing I was going to do is install this, which is a garage door closer. There's a company called Tech, and it's for these type of sectional doors, if you like, but it also works for the up and over style doors as well. So let's crack this open and we'll see what we're dealing with here. This particular one comes from Germany, but they do give you a plug here, which is just an adapter for an EU style plug for the UK, which is pretty handy. Got one anyway, but it's good to have that. And that's the arm that will connect it to the actual garage door. So a little bit of a mechanical set there. Let's put that to the side. Damn, we don't need these. Yes, we do. We're not that stupid. What have we got here? This will be the remotes, and that's the actual unit itself. Oh, it's quite heavy. And that looks like everything. So that's the unit that attached. We've got this long parcel, which will be the rails. So let's unpack all of that. Right, so that's everything. Instructions, remotes, brackets, the unit itself, and the rails. And that's pretty much all you need to install this. And power, obviously. So I've got an extension cord already, and we're going to be installing it onto this door here. Yeah. And the bracket will just fit onto there, and then I'll rig something up on the wood above it here for the actual unit itself to hang from. So, never done this before. Oh yeah, and first of all, I need to remove the locking mechanism on this door so that I don't accidentally lock myself in. Okay, let's crack on. Alright, so there's a bracket that comes with the kit, this one here, flat plated, that you're supposed to fit on top of the garage door, and it connects to the kind of rail using this bit in the middle. But on my door, it's a Horman garage door, and it's got a kind of lip to it. So I purchased this one, which is specific to the Horman door, and it's actually got pre-drilled. A couple of holes are pre-drilled on the garage door itself, and it just fits better than the flat plate. haven't videoed this part, but it's pretty straightforward. You just have to basically measure above the garage door to the bottom of the rail and make sure it's level all the way along to wherever you're fitting it back here. So this is just drilled into the brickwork. Managed to get 5 screws into there, and when you're putting this up, you just rest the top of the rail on the top of the garage door and hook it up at the back here. And at the back here, all I've done is just got the 2 brackets that came with it, rigged up some wooden battens at the top there, and there's plenty of adjustments in there. See all the different holes. And all I did was, like you saw there, I'll put a little spirit level at the top and make sure it's level all the way, and make sure there's enough clearance, of course, for the garage door. So tells you instructions how much clearance is advised. I think it's like, I don't know, it's not much, it's like 10 centimetres I think I measured mine at, between the bottom of that bracket and the top of the garage door. And then to actually connect it, you get this big J hook here, which has got adjustments on it as well, and it just goes on to that bracket that I showed you at the start with a little pin, and you're good to go. And then this here, this actually flummoxed me a little bit. In the instructions it says pull the door up until this latches on to the, see the teeth there? But there is like a little runner that I had to operate from here. So I pressed the button on here to make it go down, and the little runner just appeared, whee, and came along, and now it's kind of jammed in there onto that bracket. So just like a little notch thing, a little black thing that goes along, and now the door opens perfectly. So looking pretty good, and I've been using it now. This video is a good few weeks old now, and it's been up and down like a yo-yo, no problem at all. And all I did down here, when I said at the start I need to disconnect that, I just unbolted the latch so that the latch part doesn't have anything to bolt onto. So the handle and the lock are still there, but the door's locked now, can't get it up. The door's locked now, you can't move it up without disengaging that cord. So, pretty good for the money. I think it was about £150 in Amazon for this whole kit, so really, really good value for money, and it is a good door opener. This one's actually rated for double the weight of this door. And if you're not sure of the weight of your door, it will be on there. So mine's is 50.2 kilograms, and this, according to instructions, is weighted for 100. So no problem opening and closing this door. Alright, everything's set up. Runner's in place, got a temporary cable hooked up just to test it. Got the remote programmed. Let's see. Superb. Besides some WD-40, I'd say that was pretty good. Good job.